up to? Oh, 911. Hi, thanks for being there. You and I should just have coffee every day. Then we want to do this. Um, okay, let me get on streaming. Three new videos from PBS. That's not good. Let me see what we got here now. Now. Lots of data coming out. I mean, everybody's talking about, the government closing down or starting back in work or all this stuff. And the average person, that doesn't mean anything. Here in Washington, oh, we're so excited about every little beep and tweep and everything that goes on. And yeah, most people doesn't affect their lives in the slightest. Yeah, they just know people are rigging the system, and that's about the most important thing that's going on. Let's see what we got. Let me get on. Monetizing? No, I don't want to monetize. A job alert. That's it. 10 years. That's right. In 10 years. Okay, this is your life in 10 years. Listen, believe me, I'm 74 and 10 years goes by real fast. I love the government shuts down. Yeah, they can't hurt anybody, can they? But that won't last long. That won't last long. Actually, it stopped already. But they're only solve the problem for 2 weeks. Man, these people can't do a job. They're the people we ought to, send home. Are the elected officials? They don't seem to be doing much. They can't get the job done. But who knows why? I mean, everybody has a reason, but it's probably very complicated. You're worried. You worried about what? What are you worried about, Mr. OL? Is that? What are you worried about? Don't worry about now in 10 years. You're worried now, yes. But you have to think a little bit about 10 years. So what you do now, sure, you you put out the fire now, whatever that is. So you take the most important problem you have now and you work on that. So if it's like getting money or getting more income or whatever, you do that right now, man. You do just whatever works because you don't have to worry about 10 years. You solve that goddamn problem now. But you also have to be thinking about what's going on in the future. What's the future going to be like? Because most of us are going to be here for 10 more years, and that's just a fact of life, So we have to prepare for all that stuff too. So that's why it's important to look at where the trends are going. So you're taking care of yourself because otherwise you're stuck somewhere and you're locked in a corner and you can't get out. And then you have the same damn problem as you have now. You're stuck there with, can't get the income or help or whatever the heck you need. So how are you going to prepare for that? And prepare for that by thinking what's happening. What's that light at the end of the tunnel? That's a train coming at you. That's what's going on out there. So it could be a light that you're getting out, but it's more likely a train coming right at you. And you want to get on the train. Where the hell is that train going? You could fight the train, okay. That's another job. That's another, that's another blog or post or YouTube or whatever. But, if that's where the majority of work and opportunities and everything are going, you want to be there and you want to be ahead of it, not be on the caboose when you're the last one, taking advantage of something. Man, I remember back in the 70s, when the computer business was just starting, man, I had a software company that failed, but I taught computer science at a university. And I only had a bachelor's degree, but I was taking computer science, in a master's program at one college and teaching it in another. See, they just need people. So the things that are growing, it's easier to do. There's no worry about people fighting each other because it's growing. And when things are growing, people are happy because they don't have to scramble and fight each other and whatever to survive. Because it keeps growing and people are surviving very easily because you're on a growth cycle. Sort of like catching the wave. If you ever surf, you want to catch that wave going into the beach. Not when it's already been in the beach and moving out. That's what, what's going to happen. You're way out there. Yeah, and you don't want to be that way. And so what's that? Hi, Mr. Lesko. Was introduced to you through the Vice documentary. Yeah. If people haven't seen that Vice documentary and interesting about what I'm doing, sent you a message on here a while ago. Oh, on Instagram? Yeah, I don't do it much. I put it on a stream on Instagram, but I'm not active on it, but I'll try to get more active if people are active, I think you're the only one there now. And that's probably why, I mean, I do everything myself, more or less, that I'm doing now. So I'm like a one-man band, and it's hard to do everything well. So it's really trying. Happy Monday, yes. I don't know, Monday, schmonday. Yeah, actually, most of the government employees had a day off. Now, I mean, you probably know some because you live in the area here. I'm Robert. Good. I'm good. What sectors are growing? What sectors are growing? Are freelance. Now, there's two. If you go to Free Money News on Facebook, Free Money News. Remember that thing I was telling you about? Which one is Facebook here? Free Money News. I got to turn this around. Hey, ho, ho, ha, ha. Okay, there. Okay, and if you go to Free Money Facebook, this is Facebook, and then Free Money News on Facebook. Okay, I got a bunch of articles there that just came out. NPR just did a survey, and there's a big survey by Upwork. Now, Upwork, they're the people who, that's a website for freelancers, So, it may be biased, but they did it together with a reputable firm, and they both came out with almost the same kind of data. Where is the freelancing industry going? Now, the freelancing industry, and actually in these reports, what I see is that people like to call it freelancing and not gig economy, contract work. There's a whole bunch of names for this kind of stuff that's going on. Basically what it is, you're your own boss, and you're creating a job. You're finding a customer, a place to work, a job to do, or whatever. It's sort of like if you were a jazz musician. That's why they call it the gig economy. If you're a jazz musician, what happens is that you're always looking for another gig, right? So now that's how we're all going to live. We're going to look for another gig. But it could be doing, massage therapy. It could be doing, IT work. It could be doing counseling work. It could be doing anything, because that's how people are hiring nowadays. If you see the links that I have there, and the reports are all there in detail, I have it at facebook.com/Free Money News, and you'll see there that right now, 1 out of 5 jobs, so 25% of the jobs are freelance jobs, and that's full-time jobs. People working full-time. So 20% of the workforce already are working full-time in the gig economy. This is instead of getting a W-2 by all these, and see what's neat about it. Sure, there's bad parts of this stuff, but hey, first of all, you want to make money. First of all, you want to support yourself. First of all, you want to get rid of debt. So whether these things are right, wrong, perfect or not perfect, man, if somebody's going to throw money at you, maybe it's not the best, but if you don't have an option, you want to catch it. That's what you want to do. People throw money at you, you catch it, right or wrong, or better or not better, or whatever. And unless you're real rich, you don't care about those kind of issues. But most of us don't. Most of us are living hand to mouth. What is it, like 60% of people in the United States cannot afford a $700 problem. So if somebody had, if they had to fix a car, had a health care thing, they don't have an extra $700 in cash or assets to pay for it. I saw your face and was like, that guy looks like Lesko. It's been decades. Yes, it's been 7 of them. And I figured maybe about 2 more. 2 more decades. You're going to have to put up with this nonsense. But that's what's going on. And so that's why, part of my job, I'm trying to do anything. Yes, Ronald, I have Louisiana. Go, letsgo.com/tutor. Louisiana is there, okay? And if you go to letsgo.com, not tutor, but one stop, the one on top, letsgo.com, one stop, and I have Louisiana is done. If your state is not done, I'll do it, you know, and it'll take me 2 weeks to do it, so just put the general one, it's the black cover, it's one of the three on top of that page, and do it. But more importantly, see, and that's what the One Stop to me is about, you know, because these are 350 programs that get you into this economy, but also shows you other ways to pay for stuff that's in government programs that you don't know about. See, and that's right. Do you do anything in Louisiana? Yes. I posted my Fundly page all over the internet. Good, Jason, that's the only way. And then, you know, I don't know how you're doing on it or whatever, but no matter what it is, I mean, you're going to learn from this. And again, and don't be discouraged if it doesn't work. You just do it again, but a different way. That's what all of life is. You know, when it doesn't work one way, man, you just try it again over it. You know, if she says no, then you ask her in a different way. Not the same way. Next time you do it differently. You'll learn from that mistake if it didn't work out. And if it did work out, man, now you're a genius because you did it. Oh, by accident, but you're a genius because it worked. And that's it. But back to the freelancing. You know, now, okay, so now 1 in 5 are full-time. Then we have a whole bunch of people, about a third of the workforce that have normal jobs are making extra money on the side freelancing. That's right. So they're making extra money doing this, or the gig economy. That's why Upwork is involved. Upwork is one of the platforms that makes this easier than ever before to make extra money on the gigs. And that's why in my One Stop, I not only have the grants to help you pay for things while you're getting gigs, but also show you how to get gigs and make money like that. You know, from anything, the shared economy, the gig economy, freelancing, all that. You could be almost anything now, but it takes work on your part. That's it. You know, but they're not really obstacles. The only obstacle is you thinking it's overwhelming, and it's not. You just have to try it. Yeah. Maybe you're not going to make $1 zillion. Actually, there's a book I want to get. I just read about when I was doing the research on this article about how individuals, you know, making on a freelancer, making $1 million as a freelancer. I really believe that's possible. And this is one of the reasons why I'm staying small now in the beginning, because really I almost did that the first time, you know, and I plan to do that again, you know, and not getting staff and think I need all this stuff. No, you find out what really works, and then you trial and error, but not spend money doing it. And because now there's so many platforms and things on the internet that you could try, you know, things and see how to make money. And then plus, see, I think that's what satisfaction in life is. The satisfaction in life for you to grow and do something better tomorrow than you did today. Okay, now, if you're working for some company or some organization that doesn't care what the hell you're doing, and they're just trying to make the numbers for some fat cat, you don't even care what you're doing. You're just there for a sandwich or for a paycheck or whatever. But if you're worried about what you do because you enjoy what you do and you're giving people something in what you do, then you have a chance to grow every single day of your life. And that's what's so neat about it. When did you get the haircut? I see you haven't been for the last 3 times. Yeah, last week sometime, whatever. And I just got, you know, actually, I wanted it a bit longer and spikier down here, but the lady, I think we got lost in translation. It looks so kind of cool now. Have any IT jobs? Gazillions of them. You know, and particularly remember, now the reason, one of the big reasons I think why these jobs are growing so much, because companies don't want to hire you full time. It's cheaper for them, and it's less responsibility and all this kind of stuff. And you're going to be more resilient, because if you have 7, you know, jobs or bosses or doing 7 freelance jobs at one time, man, that's more secure than any job. Because any job, they could be bought out, there could be another guy, buys the company, you lose your boss, they hate you, whatever, and you're gone. They don't like your socks or your question mark suits, whatever the hell it is. And you're gone. So that's not secure at all. And banks and everything see this now. They realize, secure jobs aren't secure anymore. and so that's why, if you're freelancing and have 4 or 5 clients, man, now that's secure. Because 5 people get pissed off at you overnight, and do it. Well, maybe you anyway, or maybe me. Okay, so let me tell you a little more about this data. Okay, the number of freelancers hit 57 million. And that's up since 2014 by almost 10%. Okay, that means 36% of the workforce is freelancing this year. So a third of everybody in the workforce is freelancing. The other report says about 20%, but that is full-time freelancing. But this 36% of freelancing, and the workforce grew to about 156 million people out there. Actually 160 million, and the workforce is growing. And the fastest growing part of that workforce is freelancing. So that's where the jobs are. Man, if you're going out and getting a job, I'm a buggy whip specialist. I know how to make buggy whips. Well, that's a shrinking industry, right? A telephone operator. When was the last time you saw one of those? Well, actually, now you can do that freelance at home. You can be a telephone operator, a customer service rep right at home and work, 10 hours a week, 2 hours a week, 100 hours a week, whatever you like. That's the kind of stuff that's happening. And you're hired as a contractor or a freelancer or whatever, not as a W-2. So that's why they could get rid of you easier, and you could get rid of them easier, and they don't have to. And then plus, you could take longer lunch hours if you want. You could take a day off anytime you want. You could do all these kind of other things that you have power. And I think that's why people get sick working, because they have some boss sitting on them every day, that they hate, and they have no control of their life or whatever, and they're not growing. So that's why this is a way to grow. Sure, it may be less secure than having a job at some big Fortune 500 company with all the perks and retirement and everything, but that's shrinking. You want to survive, you want to grow, you want to do all these things. Bad news, Lesko, you passed away, but the DER forgot to tell you. I don't know what DR is. That's nice. What's up, buddy? Hey, do the government hire freelancers? Yes. And actually, see, that's another. You're creating a job. There's even offices in the government that help you get, and they hire freelancers on contracts. So you get a government contract, and that's easy right on your kitchen table. You could be an editor on your kitchen table, and making $50,000 a year, just doing that. Well, here, let me tell you some other thing. The growth in the workforce is the freelance workforce is growing 3 times faster than the traditional workforce, okay? 3 times faster. So freelance jobs are growing faster, 3 times, 300%, faster than the traditional jobs. Okay, now listen to this, millennials. Okay, these are these people, born in, 1980, 85, stuff like that. Half of them are freelancing already. Half of those people are freelancing. See, they're more hip on this stuff. That's why hang around young people. They know where the future's going. They're not tied up in something that they learned and can't do anymore. They haven't learned anything yet. What website do I get? Can I get a contract? What website can I get? What you do, I have a book, lesko.com/tutor, and it shows you how to get government contracts. I'm ready to take on another job. I haven't quite made it to 7. See, that's Nina. She wants 7. She has 6 jobs already and wants a 7th job. See, that gives you more security, become more resilient. I do all this. A person about where to have jobs. That's all in the one stop. you know, if you go letsgo.com/one-stop, I have that in there. Then I have a cheaper version if you just want to get a government contract. But more importantly, it is locally. If you talk locally, you know, people there's something called PTAC, PTAC, Procurement Technical Assistance Center. They're free all over the country, you know, that help people get contracts, learn how to, it's a process you have to figure out, you have to go through it like everything. It's not one of, I mean, if you expect to make one phone call and get a check in the mail, you know, that may happen, but it's not. That's an outlier and somebody that I would get on my infomercials because they say, hey, I just made one phone call and I got that. But the most of us, the rest of us are going to have to work at it. And it's a learning experience like anything. You have to learn. But if this is where the country's going, see, to me, this is the kind of stuff you want to learn. Okay, here, while freelancing is a part-time side gig for many respondents, the growing number are making a living at it. See, this is the biggest growth in freelancing. People making a living at it, like Nina. You know, 29% of the freelancers said their businesses are their sole source of income. See, a lot of people use it for extra income. You know, the percentage of freelancers of moonlighting have dipped. People are using freelancing less and less just for extra income and are doing it more and more for their main source of income. And that's great. Now listen to that. 66% of the freelancers said the job market has changed, you know, since 3 years ago. So this is what's happening. Everything's changing. I mean, the only thing constant in life is change now. So if you're not ready to change, man, that train is going to plow you by, or you're just going to, you know, hurt your nose looking at it, you know, because it's going to go by so fast, you know. And that's right. Okay, 69% of freelancers said perceptions of freelancing as a career are improving. See, this is what happened. We always thought that freelancing, oh, that's because of some guy who couldn't get a job, or this lady just wants to sit at home and make some extra money for shopping. No, no. No. You know, this is career now. And see, also what's neat about this kind of thing, I'm learning Salesforce, my full-time, great. You learn anything, you keep learning. You can take free courses on, you can get a certificate from taking an IT course at Harvard University, and you get that on your resume, and I think it costs $50 to get the certificate. You take the course online. See, that's what you can do. You can take a marketing course for free by the best marketing people in the world. That's Google, and they give out a course for free. You get a certificate. So now you go looking for a job or looking for contracts, you know, because now you're a freelancer. Yes, I've studied at Harvard, and I got a certificate from Google. How can I help you, sir? Yeah, and that's what life is about, being able to do that. I made $20 on inbox dollars today. Great for you. Not sure what inbox dollars is. Oh, Jason, I think you told me about that earlier. Cool. Yeah, there's all kinds of ways to do this kind of stuff. Okay, 63% of the freelancers are doing this by choice, not necessity. And that's up. Last year it was 53. Now it's up to 63. Half of the freelancers said they would never take a traditional job. Once you get into this kind of thing, you can't go back. Hey, you can't go back. No, say, why did I put up with all that stuff? Yeah, I could never work for anybody again in my life. Yeah, that's crazy. And that's it. Okay, and actually the incomes. Listen to this: percentage of freelancers making $100,000 a year, $75,000 to $100,000, 19%. 19%. Won't take another traditional job ever. Yes, I know, Naima. See, you're on crack. Right? You like it so much. You know what to do. And that's then also the percentage of freelancers making $100,000 to $150,000 is 5 to 12%. Yeah, and even the people are making more. 2/3 said they could. 2/3 of the freelancers said they are earning more on their own than when they had a job. Okay, see, that's the thing that happens. Yeah, and that's why I want to talk about this. The increased earnings contribute. Listen to this: the total freelance earnings in the United States is $1.4 trillion You got to roll that tongue. $1 trillion, right? Approximately 75 times, but not New Jersey area. So no, well, I'm sure it's in New Jersey area. New Jersey is one of the richest states in the country. Maybe not where you are, but there's ways. It doesn't matter where you are because the computer erases all that as long as you have internet access. Sure, it doesn't happen overnight. But that's something you build. You learn. You keep learning skills. You keep building. I mean, $75,000 is not much. Oh, I get your point. It may not be. Some other people, it is. So there's $1.4 trillion in freelance earnings now in the United States. Let's say 30% increase does not happen by accident. Where's this book? I want to read here. Oh, here's a book I want to get. The author of The $1 Million One-Person Business. Yeah. See, I believe in that very much. Yeah. But you have to be patient. That's what it all is. And that's why if you're going to invest in something, for retirement and all that kind of stuff, I mean, to me, it makes sense to invest in you. You start learning the system, you invest in skills, you invest in you, instead of giving your money to Wall Street or some other nonsense or people making money from you. No, you make money from you and grow. And then you get involved in something you like doing, you like contributing. Now you become like an artist. You don't have to be a painter or whatever. You could be writing software. You could be doing, counseling or anything. That could be your art. And you want to do that better than anybody else. And then that's why you get the motivation to keep doing that and to do it better. And that's what's so neat about life, that you can keep growing. I mean, I'm 74 years old, and thank God nobody buys reference books anymore. Now I have to learn a whole new thing, and that's giving me more energy than ever. When things are easy, you don't learn anything. You learn, I don't know, just how to be stupid, I think it is. I must back out over $10,000 tolls and gas. I'm not sure what that was. Great. What's up? I won't take another job ever. Yes. Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted. So look at those links. I put a whole bunch of links up there in the last 2 days because I've been researching my butt off for customers. I'm doing reports for people who want to start a business. I want to earn a living doing a scope and wearing a, didn't see that. I'm doing, for people who want to start a business, so I'm doing research where I find all the programs that are in just where you live to start a business or expand a business. And they're the kinds of things I do every day. I'm doing housing. Man, I just ran into a housing program I never saw before, and I put it up on, what's that, the Free Money News. I put it up there. There's a link and how to apply and everything. And it's for divorced women to buy a house. That's right. Divorced women to buy a house. And that's, it's out of state. I forget which state it is now because I did a couple in the last 3 days. I want to grant to study hot women. Boy, but I tell you, the people on Periscope are a little boring to me, but I guess you're entertaining somebody, at least yourself. That's great. So that's what I'm doing. The housing stuff that is so big, so many places. A fellow who's on from Harrisburg. Remember Joe from Harrisburg? I don't know. Are you on tonight, Joe? He said he was following me, and I guess it was from me. Hi, Matthew. My roommate has diabetes, and she's looking for work from home opportunity. Yes, there is so much, Pamela. Yeah. If you want to go, all the stuff I have about freelancing and stuff like that is in the One Stop. And then plus a whole bunch of other things, particularly if she needs money to pay bills and get out of debt and all those kinds of things, and even health care, prescription drugs, all that. She's dental work, job training, all that kind of stuff is in the One Stop. That's about 300. But also about 140 websites I have for doing freelance at home. I want to start a porn business? Oh, I thought it was a prom business. Well, John, it's a legal business. The government even invested. The government has venture capital money. Oh, let me finish this 140 thing. 140 websites to keep money coming in. And these are all places on the internet where freelancing, gig economy stuff, shared economy, nothing costs you money to do. See, none of these things cost you money. All these websites I just show you, they don't charge you anything. And so if you go to letsgo.com/tutor, Tutor, you will see right on that front page is the report. You can download right now and start following up and apply. You apply to 100 places. Just get your name out there and then follow up. I mean, it takes work. It doesn't happen by itself. How to find work to work from home. Yes, that's it. The 140 sources of extra income. And that's on letsgo.com/tutor. I am a realtor in Tampa Bay area. For the first time home buyers, there is money available, income qualified. Yes, it is. Actually, Pamela, I have a report. I did it for Tampa and area at a real reduced price. I think it's $29. So if you go to my research page, letsgo.com/research, you'll see that and you can download. And I usually charge like $50 for them, but that's only $29 because I'm trying to figure out how to package it and download them so I don't have to do custom all the time. Hey, Mr. Gillespie, I seen your email me back for a while. What was it, Rob? I forget. You got to beat on me, if I don't return it. I'm doing a million things every day, and unfortunately, the people who give me money get the first. I sort of take care of them first. Yeah, so the people who don't give me money, it's easy to slide by. Then I forget. So you got to bang on me, and you go up the list again and take your money. Take your chances. Whatever. And then Naima, you joined. Where did you join? I'm opening a homeless shelter. Good. Oh, good for you, Rob. I have what I would do is call your congressman right away. You're doing something for the community. The community, you're in St. Louis. The community wants to benefit from that. And so the congressman, knows people, things like that, could help you get started. I have two reports that may be interesting to you. One is all the sources for starting any kind of nonprofit for St. Louis, and that's like $79. And then I have a small one for like $20 that shows you the best starting place, just 10 places for a nonprofit. Now that's incredible value because that is very easy. Sometimes the big report is for long-term, I think, so you always have it as a source to help, anything comes up. But for starting out, I think that one for $20, the best $20, the best places to start a nonprofit. I also have it as a course on Udemy. So if you go to Udemy, letsgo.com/course, I'm fighting city officials. Now it's been, wait a minute, I gotta change my battery. I forgot it. I have a new light that I forget about this battery. There we go. Sorry, guys. Wasn't so bad after all, was it? But, okay, city officials, now it's been like 2 days so far. I'm not giving, 2 days is nothing for bureaucrats, man. and you start going to other offices. Just don't go to one office. Man, no, you go to other ones. You go to elected officials. Particularly for the city, you have a councilman or something like that, locally. Can you scroll the text chat on the desktop CPU? You can scroll. Oh, yeah. I can't on Periscope, but I can, it seems, on YouTube, but not on Periscope. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I missed that. So you have to, bang away and don't rely on just one place, or one bureaucrat. Government shuffling, done any information. Government. shutting down, done any information. No, they solved the problems. Whatever the problem is. So, a self-inflicted wound is what it was. It's so stupid, but worse will happen, I'm sure. uh, Down, shutting down. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I mean the government's back. Don't worry about that. That won't affect what you're doing. I mean, today it did because people didn't know they go to work. They don't go to work. Everybody got worried about everything, and so yeah, everybody went a little ballistic for a few hours, and that was it. The Riddler is still alive. I don't know what I am. That's the important part, at least for me. But anyway, where are we? Oh, all the stuff that I have on, the free money news on Facebook. I mean, I'm putting a ton of stuff there. If you want to keep up on this stuff, I mean, to me, and it's free. I don't charge you anything there. You just go and you look at the page there. I'm adding to it every day, and that's the fun stuff. Like these reports, So whether it's reports or programs you can apply for that are cool and unique, it's all right there. I'm trying to think of what the heck else did I put up there. I forget. Money for divorced homemakers. I told you about that. Look at 50 people. Looked at that already, and I just put it up. So that's why it's there, and you don't want to be the last one, taking advantage of something. Let's see, 1 out of 5 jobs are gay. Yeah, we talked about that. Nobody seems to be paying full price for college. Now, this is interesting. This is an article. See, that's what I learned when my kids were going to college. No one pays full price. It doesn't. And except foreign kids. That's why they like foreigners to come. They pay full price. People here know. And also get, before you sign the dotted line, negotiate with these people. And I think also it's and it shows you right there data. I mean, these schools the average student is only paying half price. That's right. And these are schools now charging $60,000. And if you're looking for college, read that article so you know how to talk to these people. How many grand question marks are there? Grand question marks. I'm not sure grand. I got about 20 or so question mark suits, and I've been wearing these 15 years or something. So I auction them off, and give the money to the library. So I'll be auctioning off some soon. Again, grandkids. I see grandkids. I don't have any grandkids. I'm too young. I'm still a grandkid. I don't know. I'm sure someday may happen. That's okay. Either way, I'm happy. My kids. I enjoy my kids. Family. They're fun. I learn more from them than anything. That's what. Great about having young people around. You paid my first 2 years of college, man. Wow, I did. Wow, I didn't even ask for a percentage. Thanks to your book in 2003. See, I mean, it's knowing the system and how to use it. And that's all I want to do for the rest of my life. Help people learn the system so they can take advantage of it. See, the rich, and what really pissed me off about all that, and I got into this because I see the rich people use the hell out of all these things. They could afford people to just do the research, find this form, and that's what I used to do. I mean, what I'm charging now $60 for, I used to charge $6,000 or $16,000, for, and they'll pay it. They're gonna make 20 grand, 100 grand or whatever, especially working for Fortune 500 companies. You look years younger with the haircut. Oh, now there's the money worker. There's the money words. Oh, thank you. I guess that's enough. I sort of like the nutty professor look, or the crazy, because that's how I sort of feel inside. Where's the college article? All the articles I'm talking about, Kristen, are on Facebook at Free Money News, and that's a new page on my Facebook page. All the articles, I got a couple hundred all there. Because as I'm doing research every day for clients, for like custom research reports, as I find new stuff, I'm putting it there. I told you it was a nice haircut. Yeah, but you're so nice and worried that, but no, that helped me too. Yeah, so yeah, looks like we should do this because we don't see ourselves like other people see ourselves. That's important. Uh, and to hear feedback, and you have to live in the society. So no matter what you think, okay, but how do you take what you have and fit it in to what society needs? Because we're here to help other people or whatever. So we have to figure out how we can make that fit in, because otherwise we'll just frustrate the hell out of ourselves. And it's really about being respectful and trying to understand the problem. Because if you think there's a problem in life but nobody has it, nobody wants to solve it. It's sort of like inventing something nobody wants. Why invent it? You want to use your skills to help society in some way, right? And so that's what you want to do. And that's what's rewarding, I think, when you do that. Because then you're giving, and then people are growing other. Because look at, he said he got my book in 2003, and for 2 years of college he paid off. Wow. What is better for me to do than that? Save somebody 2 years of college education, expenses. And that's what we all do. What can you do that you like doing that you could do better than most people? And then figure out how to make money that. And Matthew, it says on this end, Leslie, oops, no, it shouldn't be Leslie. Yeah, that's my, the automatic filler out, it says Leslie one stop, lesco.com one stop, all one word. Yeah, it also screws that up too. And I'm trying to set up four iPhones at a time, and so I'm trying to rush through and do it all. Oh yeah, I see. Boy, that is screwed up. Yeah. Sorry. Throughout your research, what's your Periscope? What was that on Periscope said? What's your perspective on where the future jobs will be throughout your research? Well, the best job is the one that you want to really do, and then you figure out what's there, how to fit it in. It's not so much what has to be done, it's really how it has to be done. So like my work, okay, I want to show people something. I used to do it in reference books, but nobody buys reference books anymore. So I got to figure out how to get it to people, how they're going to buy it and everything. So it's so much this delivery system. We have all the same needs or whatever, but it's how do you do it? You like to cook. Okay, now I just ran into a link, which is in the 140 ways to make extra money on the internet. That's on lesco.com/tutor. And one of them is there. This guy cooks extra meals, so him and his buddy, are gonna cook, and they're living together, but they cook 10 extra, the same thing, and it costs them next to nothing, and people come by and pick them up and give them money. So he's got a little restaurant without a restaurant, without a license, without anything. There's just so many ways to make. So that's why it's not about the job unless you want to work for somebody else, and that's different. And if you work with somebody else and you want to go in those jobs that are growing, and there are jobs in, and you get the data. Your Department of Labor in your state keeps that data. They'll know out to the year 2025 what are the best growing jobs where you live. And you just go to your state Department of Labor, fish around, and call. See, we're relying too much on the internet, and you just get a bunch of junk, and you're just going to get people who regurgitate some old, data for you. You want to get it from the horse's mouth, and that's what you want to do. And you do that by going to the government official, because they're the ones that do the job. Consulting, yes. We're doing more and more of that. This is what freelancing is. There's so many ways to do that. That's what Upwork is about. Or what I use is Clarity, clarity.fm. So I'm a consultant of that, and you sign up, and we both call an 800 number. They take care of everything. They take care of the billing. They take care of, all the magic behind the, the curtain and all that kind of stuff. I don't have to worry about things. See, that's why it's easier to become a consultant, become anything or whatever. So now, whatever your expertise, you got to let people know about it. And now there's free ways. Look at it. I'm on 4 platforms right now. Look, sir, look at me. I love you. Look so dapper. I guess dapper is a good word, isn't it? And all the marketing marketing I'm doing. I should pay tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to do TV commercials and get them out so people know what the hell I do. Now I got 4 iPhones doing it, and all this is free. And I got used iPhones. They're like $100 a pop. That's all. And I'll do whatever I can, you know. And to me, it's educating. You know, but I have to learn how to make money at it so I can keep educating. And that's what we ought to do. I mean, find something that people, you know, help each other. People need all kinds of things done. And if you concentrate on it, you'll do it better than anybody else, particularly if you like doing it. And now you become worthwhile in the community. I mean, and this is what gives us satisfaction in life. You know, just making money, man, once you start making money, then what the hell are you going to do, you know? I mean, you justify it because it's sort of nice having all the money, so you try to, that's why all these people out in Silicon Valley think they're saving the world, but they're just in it to make money. At least most of them. Yeah, I think some investor wants to make money, they want to make more money, the rich people want to make more money. It goes on and on and on. Then they fucking die, and what happens? Yeah. And how are you gonna feel alive? You know, how are you gonna feel like you're of value? You feel of value because somebody threw you a lot of money? Well, maybe so. But there's other parts of you too that have to grow. You have a heart. Remember that thing? That's in here somewhere. That's what it is. I love to teach math. I know that. It's so satisfying. See, that's Naima. And she has this, wow. I mean, she has a cool thing. She knows about how to not do those old multiplication problems that we had to memorize and I still don't know. And she's got shortcuts to long math. And that's the short of it, or the long of it. The short way, there must be something there, Naima, naming your short and long something there, by doing all that, you know, making the short, shorter to a longer life, or something like that. No, there must be none. So guys, okay, I gotta go back. I gotta do another report for tomorrow, and thanks for putting up with me. And remember, Facebook at Free Money News, Instant Math Nerd. Yeah, it's pretty good. Instant Math Nerd. Yeah. But I think, you know, you want it, okay, that's who you are, but what you're giving, you know, how do you say something that you are satisfying a problem? You're going to say something in your stuff that, or maybe in a subcategory, like how you solve people problem. You know, math the easy way, but that's stupid. I mean, I think it's, you know, math to 3,000 or something like that. You know, math for dummies, somebody's done that. You know. Okay, and the other thing, the other websites, I do the One Stop, that's the state downloads. I have half the states done, the other half it'll take about 2 weeks, so order and you'll get yours. And if I turn it up the right way, it'll even be better. Talk, letsgo.com/talk, $1 a minute. Talk, you know, usually 15-20 minutes. I could help a lot of people. Courses on Udemy and research. Letsgo.com/research. That's where I do company research. You want to start a business, a nonprofit, or you want to buy a house or be a real estate investor. They're the main areas I do. You know, besides the paying bills and expenses, which is the one-stop thing. And that is the single largest. You still selling crap? Yes. And some to crappy people. Yeah, it's the largest. I mean, it's what I think the government should be doing, having one single source to tell people, you know, that live in America, all the free sources that are available for them. Be sure to swipe up the follow Lesco, what's that? Be sure to swipe up to follow Lesco and tap those screens to show some, oh, thank you guys. Let's see where, Lucky Penguin not happening, okay? I forget what it was, okay? So I'll see you probably the next day or so. It depends on how far I get through my research day to do. But keep an eye on that Free Money News, because that's where I put the stuff. So you're looking for freebies, looking for things that help you in life. You know, it's all about the kind of topics, you know, that I covered tonight if you're new here. and I get distracted. Some other stuff that just interests me. Yeah, I cover a lot of media every day, and I love doing the research, and it doesn't do me any good if I can't share it. You know, thank you, and have a good day to you too. Okay, have a great day. Amy, thank you. That's nice of you. Alma, take care. Adios. Buenas noches. Sai Chien. Wan An. Say. You guys, any know Mandarin out there? Nobody knows. See you soon. Yes. Adios. Yes. Take care. I gotta figure out all these things. Which one do I do? How do I turn the things off? How do I turn finish? Finish. Yes. Where are you? Finish. Finish. Yes. Finish.